Alright, how we doing? So we in a backpack, a little bit of a different setup. Hopefully there's less traffic noises. I changed some settings on my camera, say 4K and 30 now. I don't know what none of that means. Um, Hopefully it look better when I post it. Anywho, I think today I want to talk about, I guess, self-doubt. Or, I guess self-doubt. That's it. So, essentially, like 30 minutes ago, Joy sent me a link to this like great opportunity for artists. And I was like, oh, that's so dope. Like, that's so raw. And I started reading through the requirements and all that, and it was almost like I was looking for something to disqualify me from it. Like, and I found it real quick, real quick. It was like cultural impact, and I was like, I don't really have any impact. I don't really, you know, recite my poetry for anybody. I don't really show off my paintings too much. I haven't started learning how to produce like I've been saying I'm going to. Haven't dropped anything. All this stuff. I told her that I was like, I don't know if this is the one for me, type beat. And it's interesting because earlier today I was at work and I was listening to a video about memento mori, remembering that you're gonna die, right? So I was thinking, it was like, what if? Imagine if you were gonna die 10 years from now. What would you want to accomplish? What would you look like? What would you want to feel? And it was like, imagine you're gonna die a month from now. And it was like, imagine you're gonna die tonight. And that put me in the headspace of like, oh yeah, there really are things that I want to accomplish before that happens. And so I was really activated and really excited and really, you know, in that kind of headspace. And just yesterday, I was like doing this whole thing on them little road opener candles with joy. And I've been praying a lot lately, like more consistently than I ever have. And so, there's all these things that would like point to this being like, okay, yeah, either this is my opportunity or it's an opportunity that I at least need to keep an eye on because I've been asking for something about. You feel me? Sorry about this sniffle. It's very polleny back here. Um, and yet, I find myself kind of trying to find reasons why this isn't the one for me. And I think that a lot of that boils down to one, not thinking I'm good enough, but on the flip side, there's also like, what if I am good enough, but I'm not ready? You know, I think that there's a part of me that wants to stay small and not really embrace the things that I know and feel in my heart are my purpose. Because if I do those things and they work the way I believe that I want them to, that means more exposure. That means I have to actually work on those things. That means I have to be willing to put myself out there and be in public and do work full throttle and not just for myself and to show my friends and shit. And I think that at some points it's easier to get out of those head spaces, and that's usually when I see someone around me doing something, Or, you know, when I have one of my friends is like, oh no, this was really great. You know, but how do I get into it myself and say, hey, no, like you got this, you know? I find that difficult sometimes. And it's odd because I'm also like really almost full of myself. You know, it's like which it's like big aside, you know, like I think I'm the shit. I think I'm great. I think like I have the potential to be absolutely phenomenal at anything I try. And at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to try to do that because da 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 da. You know, um, like even right now, I'm like, you really gonna post this? Trying to convince myself, you sound dumb. Like you don't even need to post this. Like last time, I didn't even watch the videos back. I think that's a saving grace that I don't know how to edit because I think if I knew how to edit, I would be like, oh, I need to make this really good so I don't have to edit that much. For as long as possible, I'm gonna probably just record these, post, and if it's terrible, it's terrible. And I think that being able to get out of my own way is the call of the day. You know, because if there isn't an obstacle there, I'm gonna imagine one for myself. Often. And I think that I'm saying I think a lot. I feel like it's it's one of those things where it doesn't really even matter what the obstacle is, because like if I'm scared to be a success, like don't worry about that, baby. You're not if you don't do nothing. If I'm scared to fail, don't worry. You're not if you don't do nothing. And so I just don't do nothing. Easy peasy. You feel me? But that is increasingly a indefensible position for me because I don't want to work too much longer. To be really honest, like that is one of the main motivators. I don't want to work for nobody. The people in my circle know exactly what my plans are, but it, it is not going to be easy to do the things that I want to do if I don't put myself out there, which is another reason why I have this lovely YouTube channel of me just rambling, because honestly, I ramble to my friends all the time. And I go on little tangents, all kind of stuff. And I'm not sure anybody really wants or cares to hear that. The thing about it is, if this gets 0 views, I still got something out of it. Like, you feel me? I said something, I was like, yeah, I don't really like how that feels. And now I've said it, and I was like, dang, got yourself. Because now you've talked about it, and you've thought about it, and posted it. And it wasn't just a passing thought. You're stuck now. Now we got to do something about it. And I think that that's kind of the usefulness of journaling also. I've heard like the 2-minute rule where like you give yourself 2 minutes to start whatever you want to do. And you're like, you know, now we're in it. You hear that? Hopefully y'all can. Oh, yeah. What was it supposed to be about? Self-doubt. Any voice that's telling you that you can't or shouldn't do something that your heart really wants to do and that you feel is right for you, disregard it, even if it's you. Even and especially if it's you. Because you can be a worst hater. And it don't even really be you that's your worst hater. It'd be all the voices that you heard hating on you and that you internalize. And I was like, it say it back to you in your voice or what you think is your voice. Because like when I put some other shit, when I was listening back to it, I was like, I sound like that. I don't, you know, you know how that be. Um, but you can't let that get in the way of where you're going and what you plan to do. You know, and I think honestly, I just had a moment where I was like, this would be a lot better, and maybe my words would flow easier if I was just talking to me. So now I'm talking to me. I don't know who else imagined before, but it's just me and you now. You know, I don't want you to stagnate because you have the ability to find excuses for why you shouldn't do what makes you happy. You know, I found a video of Granddad talking about joy, and there is beauty in being able to find joy even in subpar situations. But I think that being able to leverage your joy to make your situation better is not only beautiful, but powerful and transformative. And I don't think that at this point in my life, I can afford to go for anything less. So even if I apply to this and I don't get it, on to the next. You know, I'm gonna probably go inside and try to actually learn how to use FL Studio or whatever. And if someone was watching this and they know how to produce music and they're like, I know how to do that, please tap in with me. Hit my email, not my email, I don't have my email on nothing. Hit my IG, something. Send a comment on this video. Please help me out, because I be watching the YouTube videos and I don't even know what I don't know to look it up. And I think also, if it's me in a YouTube video, I will ignore that. I think I need community, and I think I need someone next to me to like walk me through, because like stuff don't even be that hard, but when Ion Face shows it to me or something, I understand it a little better. That was a tangent. I think that to a certain degree, I'm not showing myself love every single time that I have a brilliant idea or I get excited about something and I find some way to downplay it. Or I find some way to tell myself, nah, that couldn't really happen. And that's not to say that I'll never be disappointed or that things haven't disappointed me. You know, I quit my job at Tesla thinking I had a sure thing in this other job, and I didn't. And it took me 3 months to find a job. I was unemployed as hell. As hell. Bills was going overdue. I'm still trying to recover from that financially. And that hurt. And that there was that disappointment and that rejection when I didn't get it, when I thought it was a sure thing. There's a part of me that like wants to shy away from doing things for exactly that reason. Like, you sometimes when you jump, you are going to fall and get hurt. And part of me is like, I just won't ever jump because I'm not scraping my knee. The hell. One time I used to be one of those kids that's like doing all the tricks on the monkey bars. I was jumping from a slide to the monkey bars trying to grab it. I was like, daredevil shit. I'm gonna really do this. I landed stomach first. That was the first time I ever got the wind knocked out of me. I couldn't breathe. I'm lying on the floor. My teacher comes over and all the kids are like gathered around like, what happened? What happened? My teacher's like, he was being brave. And in my head I'm like, damn, this what being brave gets you. I don't want to be brave no more. What the hell? But you gotta get over that. You gotta mourn that and get the fuck over that. Be brave. Fuck all that shit. Damn. I'm gonna get better at not cussing. We was talking about right speech the other day. That we gonna work on that. Also, I don't got a brand deal yet, but if you like the fits I be having, everything I wear almost every day is Change, CHNGE. Um, get them some money and tell them who sent you. So you'd be like, damn, nah. Let's find out. He kind of pretty. Like, let's put him on a modeling campaign or something. Anyway, you see the cocky side. I think that's all I got for today. Peace. Have a good day. Love you.